Oh, yes. A new cut and a new color. Yes, indeed. I had to, y'all. I didn't want to, so y'all know I had got sick. It caught the 19, and before I caught that, I was out for a while, and I'm still recovering, whatever. But I'm okay. Thank the Lord. But um, before that, yeah, y'all know I had my hair, whatever, and it. But I had already not did anything to it for like 2 or 3 weeks, probably a month or so. And so, stuff just kept coming up, and I was just like, yo, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to it. Never got to it. And, then I got sick, and then literally didn't have the energy. I didn't feel, excuse me, indigestion. I didn't feel like doing anything. So then I just, yesterday actually, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna commit to doing my hair. It had literally matted up on the ends. I have really, really bad knots. I have coarse hair. It is like semi thick, and it's curly. Like if you want to be technical, I guess a 4B probably somewhere in that range. But anyway, um, I get really bad knots for whatever reason. And the knots was like this thick around, so I could barely, even with conditioner in my hair, I could not comb my hair without literally pulling the knots out anyway, because it's all that shed hair. So my hair was a whole bunch of hair that was coming out anyway, so I just cut it. And then I went to the barber shop, and my friend colored it. So I was just like, you know what, Chase, it's just hair. You can always start over, whatever. It's maybe in like a month or so it's gonna start ready to get warm anyway. I don't necessarily want a bunch of hair on my head in the summertime. I'm a sweater, so that adds to the heat. So I'm like, whatever, I can grow it back out, and if I choose to, and it's fine. But I'm gonna rock with the shortcut for right now. New cut, new color. Giving you little 90s tease. What am I giving you? A little Zane, sending my love. If I could mail my heart right to you, I would. Y'all know. But anyway, I'll pack it up, seal it tight, and I'll send it overnight. Y'all know that song? Every time I hear your voice, and I look into your eyes. Y'all know that I can go all day with this singing, child. Truly one of my passions. But anyway, and plus, music is just, where would we all be without music? But anyway, let's stop the smiles and let's get to Basketball Wives, shall we? Oh God, I tell you, this show is a little engine that could. I mean, somehow or another, it comes back. I tell you. And my Basketball Wives reviews be lit boots. So, I'm going to keep reviewing the foolishness. Now, I think the first thing I see, first of all, let's get on the kids for a minute. Not in a bad way or anything, but Jackie's son, adorable. He's grown all the way up. He looks just like his daddy. He's playing basketball. Shawnee's kids, two of them, I think Mimi, which is I think the middle child, I think. Her and I think his name is Sharif, which is the second oldest boy. They going off to school to play basketball, so that's good. They're following in their father's footsteps. And Shawnee, she's going to Houston. I say good riddance. But somebody had said that that Shawnee's going to Houston, because I posted, I was like, yo, Shawnee's going to Houston. And it was like, I wonder if Shawnee's going to go out there and try to do Basketball Wives Houston, which originally was Tammy Roman's idea. And I'm like, Lord, I hope Tammy Roman got some paperwork done so that that's not possible for Shawnee to do that. But Shawnee is shady enough to do that to Tammy. So my God, what y'all think about possibly Basketball Wives Houston? It's not in stone. It was just tweeted or whatever, but I mean, that's definitely possible. How shady, how messy, you know? Like, I'm not saying that she's gonna do that, but I wouldn't put it past her. I mean, come on, it's Shawnee. So, I mean, that would be crazy, right? A mess. What else is the other kids doing? I think that's it. Yeah, just, basketball, basketball, basketball. It's good. It's really good for them. Okay. You know, they all be hell on these shows, but I can't say that all these ladies have good kids, and on all these reality shows, they all And I'm not saying these folks are bad people, but they're just yeah. So anyway, well, some of them are. We'll get to it. Okay, so the first thing I saw was Phoebe. Phoebe's back. I don't know who told them that we wanted Phoebe back, but she's back, and this is what we got to work with, right? So Phoebe's back. Her new teeth. She looked like she got a little upgrade on her styling and hair and stuff. And okay, I guess. Um, so she goes to visit Evelyn. Evelyn wants to make some guacamole, and Phoebe apparently has never made guacamole. She didn't even know how to cut open a avocado, and I'm like, well, aren't you Latina? I mean, not to feed into stereotypes, but I mean, aren't you Latina? I mean, ain't that a staple? I mean, whenever I go out to the restaurants, it's a staple. So I mean, ain't it a staple? Whatever. So she didn't know how to do it, so Evelyn had to teach her. She said she don't cook, and Phoebe got kids, so whatever. Not judging people who don't cook who got kids. I'm just saying, ain't you Latina? Anyway, so shouts out to all my Latinas out there, my real Afro Latinas, not Phoebe and not Evelyn. Well, Phoebe may actually be. I don't know, maybe. Phoebe probably is. I've seen Phoebe cousins and stuff and all, and they look all black. So Phoebe might actually be, but not that Evelyn. Not that Evelyn. But either way, I don't like neither one of them. Hell. So anyway, they're talking and stuff. So then Evelyn tells the world, this is the cleanup season, because everybody gave it to the girls last season for all the racism and colorism and all those things that was happening last season. So now this is the cleanup season for everybody to clean up their act, to right their wrongs, okay? And this season, Evelyn, the first thing she tells the girls is that she got baptized. I mean, I know a lot of devils that got baptized. What that's supposed to mean to us, Evelyn. But she said she got baptized, and I say, well, congratulations. Actually, a little later on, her and Malaysia met up with Evelyn's worship team, and they met up and went out there and was doing some nice things for the community. So good for Evelyn. Y'all feel inspired by Evelyn? It's okay if y'all do. It's fine. To each his own. We welcome everybody on my channel. So anyway, we find out that Phoebe is dating this clown. I mean, this man named Damian Barry. I say that he's a clown because he just doesn't seem it just don't seem genuine to me. But I don't know the man. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I always get kind of leery when these ladies on these shows get with guys who are very comfortable with the cameras, because it gives me opportunist tease. Not saying that's what he's given, but I'm just saying it gives me that tease. So yeah, I mean, we saw him a little later on. What was they doing? Baseball, I think, indoor baseball. Whatever. I mean, she was with the guy. Apparently he cheated, or something happened, or she cheated and something happened, or she had kids and he had kids and something happened. Whatever. But I guess they're trying to work it out and work stuff out, and so yeah. So it's gonna be some tea with the Damien guy later on in the episode. We see with her, with Phoebe, and I think the newer girls that's coming on. Yes, we got two sisters coming on we haven't met yet, and then later on we met Liza, I believe is her name, Morales, which is Lamar Odom's ex. Okay, so let me see. So Evelyn got on the whole legal thing that she has lawsuit. But she filed a lawsuit for against OG for defamation of character and stuff, and about OG claiming that she's a racist and a colorist and all that stuff. Evelyn just can't believe it. She's never been called that in her life. And she was just like, I just don't get it. Like, if I was, I would be talking about my kids. I'll be talking about my kids. I would be, talking about, different people in my life. I would be talking about your kids and stuff. And, because Phoebe has kids by black guy, dark skinned black guy, and her kids are dark skinned, lovely kids. And Phoebe was just like, Evelyn. Phoebe comforted Evelyn. She was crying. She was like, when she left the gorilla emoji and stuff, she was just like, I wasn't talking about OG. It's just when you type in laugh in a GIF, that's the first thing that comes up. Is it? Let's see. So I'm on Twitter right now. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to type in laugh and see if that gorilla thing comes up. I don't see no gorillas. Y'all see any gorillas? Y'all see any gorilla gifts here? I don't see none. So let's go on Instagram, because she was on Instagram. So let's go on Instagram and see if it's any laughing gifts that comes up. Let me see. I'm gonna go to my inbox and check and see. Y'all, sorry about the glitches, y'all. Y'all know what it gives. Huh. Laughing. Y'all see any gorillas? No here? No. Now I'm on Instagram. So, shouts out to Juju Sinclair. That's my friend who did my hair. Yes, and he has his own channel and all that good stuff. Make sure y'all follow him on Instagram. Send him an inbox. Tell him Mr. Chalaki sent your child. Anyway. So, Evelyn, you went out of your way to seek that, because that's what you thought that girl looked like, was a gorilla. And you see how she said that she would be offending her kids who are half black, and she would be defending offending Phoebe's kids and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, but Evelyn, if you really knew what it means, wouldn't you be offending yourself too as a black woman? Because don't you claim that you're an Afro-Latina woman? So wouldn't you be offending yourself? If you were really black, you would understand the history behind that. Calling black folks, in particular dark-skinned black folks, apes and gorillas and monkeys and things. You would be talking about yourself too, you as a black woman, right? But you're not black and you know it. So, anyway. Having a percentage of black in you does not make you black. It just means that you have a percentage of black in you. Or African, I should say. But that doesn't make you black. She's saying 20-something% of my lineage is from Africa. So, and the other 60, 70 plus is other stuff, right? 12% of my lineage is European. Am I white? What y'all think? I do got this blonde hair. What y'all think? Cut the shit, Evelyn. Cut it. So anyway, let's see. Evelyn had that whole moment. She's a mess. And you look, be who you are. Be who you are. Like I say all the time. I love the world. I love everybody who loves me. Child, I got friends all different races. That's fine, but be who you are, and but tell the truth and understand a thing. And her saying her kids are half black and all that. Evelyn, you said that you was Afro Latina, which means that you are black, right? So when your kids be fully black, cause you's a black woman, right? Evelyn, stop it. Evelyn, stop it. Okay? God. Y'all know Evelyn's a mess. She really gets the people riled up. But way before all this foolishness, I've never liked Evelyn. Evelyn's just always been a bully and just nasty and a mean girl. And I just don't like that kind of behavior because I've been bullied before. Not in this way, with dealing with like a group of mean girls and not like that, but I've been bullied before and it's just not fun. We've all been bullied, and we see how the world is set up these days, and kids are out there taking themselves out every single day off of cyberbullying and people coming for them, and we just need to do better, especially with old people like Evelyn Lozada and the rest of them on the show. Y'all really need to like get it together, like really, with adult kids. Most of y'all, like, come on now. It gets to a point where you're just too old for certain stuff, or you should be. Speaking of too old, Jackie met up with OG, and y'all, I'm sorry about the glitches once again. All I have to do is restart my computer, then it'll be fine. But I don't feel like doing that. I'm too deep into the review now. But I'm on a ring like y'all. Oh, we're slowly but surely we're coming up. Slowly but surely this channel's coming up, and now I'm back to being a black blonde as well. A new color. Big things are popping and little things are stopping in 2021. Okay, so Jackie met up with OG. OG looked real good. Jackie looks like Jackie. And came up and was talking, and Jackie straight up told OG that she don't feel like Evelyn is a colorist. And Jackie's had her big issues with Evelyn, but she said she don't feel like Evelyn is a colorist, in her opinion. And to that I say, who cares what you think? That's my issue with Jackie. Jackie plays two sides of the coin. Jackie flip-flops all the time. And that works my nerves. That all these black women on this show sit back and act like they don't see stuff or don't know what's going on. Or, it's just they never heard of colorism and racism before OG brung it up. OG is still a relatively new cast member. And y'all didn't see it with Jennifer, with Royce, with Mika. Y'all ain't see it? Never. Of course you didn't, because it's just so ingrained in us as people. I tell y'all, slavery just really did a number on us as African American. It really did, and it's just so ingrained in us. We don't even think about it. We don't think that this woman who's not black, or man who's not black, or whatever, is over here calling this black person a gorilla, a ape, a black, a monkey, all these different kind of things. We don't think that affects us as another black person because they're not directly talking to us. Ain't that crazy? Ooh. So OG was just like, look, it's that's my opinion. It is what it is. That's how I felt and whatever. So Jackie's going around. She's trying to get everybody together and trying to say, well, do you think that you can talk to them and all that kind of stuff? And OG says that she's open to it. She's open to having a conversation with Shawnee, at least, about everything. It's against colorism on this show. She's not going to tell her she didn't, but she still don't agree, of course. It's deep, and it's gonna get deep, and I want it to get deep, and it needs to get deep. You know, colorism and all that kind of stuff did not start with this show, and it ain't gonna end with the show. But it is important to talk about it on this show and on all the black shows, you know, because it's just a part of life in general, and it's good that these very important, very major conversations are happening on these kind of platforms. You know, it's important now. We just have to get it everywhere and just make people understand it. You know, but we'll see what the season gives. We they might not accomplish nothing this season, in which I wouldn't be shocked. But I mean, we gonna see what it gives, and we gonna try. We gonna try. Let me see. Malaysia, looking like an auntie in her confessionals. I don't like that blonde on Malaysia. Malaysia, you gotta find your right color, okay? You gotta find your right color that works for you. That color in the confessionals was not Malaysia. I like Malaysia with long black hair. I like Malaysia with long hair, period. Short hair on Malaysia is a no for me. You know, she's a beautiful woman, but it's a no for me. It's, you know, some people can just pull off different lengths of hair, and some people can't. You know, not that they look horrible or ugly or nothing. It's just it's not for them. It don't work. You know, there's only a few people that can pull off long, short bobs. You know, all kinds of cuts and colors. You know. So anyway, let me see. Yeah, Jackie really worked my nerves. Evelyn had a conversation with Malaysia, asked her would she be open to talk to Jackie, and Malaysia's just like, yeah, you know, she's that annoying auntie that gets on my nerves. She runs her mouth too much, but I'm willing to have a conversation with her. And actually, a little later on, Evelyn invited Jackie out to a dinner that Malaysia thought it was just going to be her and Evelyn. So Jackie came in. Malaysia ended up leaving. So Malaysia's really upset about Jackie possibly talking about her kids. She still never really found out that if Jackie was talking about her kids or not. I don't know if Jackie was or not. It was just stupid. Yeah. Let me see. So we meet Liza Morales. Like I said, Lamar Odom's ex. I think she has one or two kids by Lamar Odom. Y'all know Lamar Odom was with Khloe Kardashian and all his different inner demons that he's dealt with. You know, drug abuse, etc., etc. Bless his heart. I think he's doing okay now. No, he's doing better. Shawnee, she's getting ready to move to Houston, and she decided to have Liza meet Evelyn because she's getting ready to go to Houston, and Liza's getting ready to move to LA. So she wanted to kind of introduce her to, you know, some good people so that she can have some friends. I'm like, can you introduce her to Evelyn? The sweetest one of them all. Really, sis? All right. So, you know, Liza, she, you know, she's a cute lady, but she's homely looking, and you know, y'all know these girls. She don't have the basketball wives look, but they're not gonna bother her the way they bother OG Watch. Guarantee you, especially since this is the makeup season where they're trying to create a different image and not be so shallow and superficial and judgmental and mean. Watch. They gonna open it. Welcome this girl up in arms, child. It might be a little reading, but it ain't gonna be nothing like what they gave OG, what they gave Tammy when she first came on. Called her all kind of stuff. Jennifer said she never seen a food stamp. Y'all remember? Jennifer's coming on the show too, and I don't know. I'm assuming that all these ladies had another contract that they had to fulfill, because otherwise I don't really even know why some of them even showed up. If I was OG, I would have nothing else to say to Evelyn in life, to be honest. And the same for Shawnee. I would have absolutely nothing for them. I think Tammy waited for her contract to be up, and she was just like, "I'm cool, I'm good. I don't need the show no more." And hopefully they all get to that point, because people are people, are people are people. They are going to constantly surround themselves with people that think just like them, and so they're never going to change. And Evelyn is how old now? About 50. She is who she is. But we're going to see. Let's see. OG, she out getting a new bed. I need a new bed. My bed is tore from the floor up. But her men, her and Kwame still together. She still carry him around on the leash, child, they say. She stated they're closer and closer to marriage. I guess, child, OG, wear them down, child. So, they went into bed and they was talking. OG say she's open to the conversation, to talk to them and all that kind of stuff. And we gonna see, child. We gonna see. OG looks really good in her confessionals. Best confessional look so far, I would say OG and actually Shawnee. Shawnee looks good this season. Tired heifer, but she looks good. What was the ending? I think the ending was just, COVID, COVID, the 19, and that parading the world and everything else that was going on. That was pretty much the ending. Evelyn crying, and Evelyn cried at least 2 or 3 times this episode. Absolutely no tears, but she did cry. So, yes, it was on the inside. So yeah, we're gonna see what Basketball Wives gives this season, child. Eventually all the ladies is gonna move into a house. That's not gonna work, but it's gonna be funny to see them try to make it work. I think it's gonna be 2 separate houses. The Shawnee girls in one house, and then the Jackie girls in another house. So yes, it should be an interesting season. This season is gonna be no CC, no Tammy. Who else is no? I think that's it. We got OG, we got Jennifer, we got Evelyn, we got Shawnee, we got Jackie, we got Malaysia, and then we have 3 new people. Liza, and then the 2 sisters is coming on. So we're going to see what it gives, child. We're going to see what it gives. Same old, same old. With this said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at Iskinsmore on Instagram and Twitter, at Iskinsmore89 on Snapchat, Chisking on Facebook, Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Stay safe. Stay black.